Hello and a very warm welcome to ET Studios, where we are diving into the future of shopping malls in this digital age at the ET Retail's Great India Retail Summit 2024. I'm Himanshi Tiwari and today we have got an exciting discussion lined up for you. Joining us is Abhishek Bansal, Executive Director at Pacific Malls. Abhishek, we are thrilled to have you here with us.
Thank you for having me.
All right. So, Abhishek, Pacific Malls is a household name. And when it comes to retail spaces especially. So, in today's digital age, how do you kind of see shopping malls evolving to meet the changing demands and expectations of consumers?
So, thank you for having me here. And it is indeed an exciting time for retail and shopping center development. So first, let me tell you, the first intent of shopping centers and shopping center development is to bring people away from homes where they are tied into that digital feel of just the phones or the TVs. The whole purpose is to create an environment where we are giving them a wholesome experience when they come into a shopping center. Of course, digital plays a very big part in our strategy on shopping, but the key word still remains providing an experience which is larger than life when they come into our shopping centers.
Oh.
So, marketing is mainly done through digital medium now, but the basics still remain the same, which means a good environment for shopping centers, a great tenant mix for people to shop in, a great food and beverage offering for people to spend time and eat, and of course, the whole family entertainment centers. So that still remains the same. But yes, slowly as retail is graduating more and, so digital is now slowly creeping into how we are providing services to the consumers who are walking into our shopping centers, be it through marketing, be it through awards, loyalty programs, or even basic stuff like easier way to park, easier way to do a valet. All of those things now are getting digitized.
All right, but experience is the cornerstone for
experience remains
malls.
The cornerstone.
Yeah. So with the rise of e-commerce, there's been a lot of talk about the decline of brick and mortar retail. So how does Pacific Malls kind of stay relevant and competitive amidst the shift towards online shopping?
So again, I would want to put some numbers into perspective. In total retail that we talk about India as an economy, organized retail is still under 20%. And the digital part is much, much smaller than that as well.
Yeah.
So, and I always say this, that digital and brick and mortar are two friends who are complementing each other, and they are not somebody who are competing with each other. What digital and digital retail has done for online brick and mortar could have never done themselves.
Yeah.
The kind of knowledge, the kind of advertising, the kind of, the fashion that has been taken to people's phone and what they've learned from that. End of the day, they come back to shopping centers and they will buy. Today, the customer is agnostic to which platform they're shopping in. It could be digital, it could be brick and mortar, multiple ways. The point is that they learn about the product. The point is they learn about the latest trends, latest fashion. And then it is up to the customer where they want to shop. They could shop online, they could shop brick and mortar. What really we are looking right now at is how do we convert the unorganized retail, the customers who are shopping there, into the organized portfolio. And that is the bigger market to capture for us than to look at how 3, 4, 5% or 6% of online retail is going to affect us in the long run. So we are right now looking at converting that unorganized retail sector into the organized.
All right. So we at ET love numbers, Abhishek. So how much is the unorganized sector are we talking about?
So I would imagine it could be anywhere between 70 to 80% of India retail.
All right.
So, big space to cover there.
Yeah, absolutely. And also Pacific Malls has always been known for its diverse offerings and engaging experiences that you're talking about. So can you share with us some innovative initiatives or experiences that Pacific Malls has introduced to enhance the whole shopping experience and kind of drive foot traffic to its retail spaces?
So, of course, it's a great question. We are known for the marketing initiatives that we do, and we have been doing the traditional marketing, wherein we are doing decors based on the larger days like a Diwali or a Christmas or a New Year or a Valentine's Day. All that is already there in the calendar. But now what we have done is we've now started something called a My Pacific Rewards, where this is a loyalty program where you buy anything anywhere in any of the Pacific malls and you accumulate your points, and then you get vouchers that can be redeemed anywhere in any shopping center. So now that whole umbrella of that program, we've just about started a year ago. So it's kind of in the nascent stage, but we are developing that. But the fact that we are bringing 6-7 centers under one umbrella and, tying that up just creates a very big ecosystem for us.
Yeah, and all for kind of giving larger than life experience to consumers,
absolutely.
right? And also, Abhishek, consumer preferences are constantly evolving. They're changing as per time, especially in the realm of retail. So how does Pacific Malls keep a pulse on these changing trends and kind of adapt its offerings to cater to the needs and preferences of the diverse customer base that you have?
So shopping center is a very, living, breathing, thriving kind of an organism. It's not something that you've built it, you've given spaces to retailers and then you forget about it. You can't do that. According to what a customer needs, be it category, be it brand, or any other kind of offering, you always have to see how you are staying relevant to the consumer of your catchment area. So if I see that my demand from my customers is moving more towards F&B, I will slowly start increasing my area towards more offering towards F&B. So better restaurants, better food court, better lounges. If I see the demand is going more towards value, so I would want to go towards the value route where I'm trying to focus and getting the brands which are more value offering. Or if I see that they were looking at more to BTL, bridge to luxury or luxury. So this kind of exercise is always on, where we see what the customer is demanding. And then we try and churn the brands within our shopping centers to keep more relevant for our consumers.
All right. And also, let's talk about immersive experiences. So they've become increasingly important in retail environments now. So how does Pacific Malls kind of incorporate such experiential elements into its shopping centers?
So I think that is something that is a very collaborative approach that we need to have with our retailers, because shopping center is basically an amalgamation of all the multiple brands that we have in the mall. So doing something alone will not have that impact. So this is something that we are talking to retailers on how, for example, if you want to shop at my mall and you want to see that such and such product is available at my mall at that particular store or not, there has to be a way they log on to my page and check out what is available at the mall. So these things are still under development. It will take some time, but I think that is the future. And I think we'll be able to crack that.
So we are seeing a lot of immersive experiences in the future ahead. That's good to know. But now looking ahead, do you have any 2 trends in mind that you can tell us when it comes to shopping mall spaces in India?
I think shopping centers now are going to be very, very clearly defined as to what they stand for. The offering maybe a decade or decade and a half ago was not as clear as going forward it will be. People used to open shopping centers and we're not very clear if it's a neighborhood center, if it's a regional center, it's a destination center. What does the mall stand for? With time, that clarity is now becoming more and more relevant. And when I design a shopping center and I create the mix of who's going to be my tenant, who's going to do what, it just gives more clarity on what the offering is going to be for the consumer. So segmentation of these shopping centers are going to get clearer. And so will the offering.
Okay, all right. So on that note, we are here live from GIRS. How has been your experience so far?
So I must congratulate the whole GIRS team for putting up this fantastic show. This doesn't look like this is the first time you guys are doing it. It's been done very, 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 very professionally and very well managed. I see very good attendance outside. So yeah, it's I must say kudos to the whole team.
Thank you so much for this conversation, Abhishek.
Thank you, thank you.
And that's all we have for you on this episode of ET Studios. Stay tuned for many more exciting conversations where we give you the exclusive opportunity to gain valuable insights from the most influential retail leaders who are driving innovation and advancements in their industries. Until next time, thank you for watching.